The game is Seven Wonders Duel, and here's one cool thing I like about the game. So did you ever play a game where you can see the score track and you can see your little piece on it and you can see everybody else on the score track and they're like miles that way and you're back here and you're kind of looking at the way the game works and how often you can score points and you're thinking, there's no way. I'm completely toast and I'm not going to make up that gap anytime. There's not going to be a big heroic come from behind victory. I've just lost. And then you say to yourself, okay, maybe I can spend the rest of the game making sure that I at least beat that jerk who's ahead of me, like anything but last. Or you say to yourself, sure, I'm going to lose, but at least I can, try for a personal best and I won't lose that badly, right? I won't be the last person on the racetrack when everybody's got home or whatever. So what's cool about Seven Wonders Duel is that there are 3 different ways to win. So if your opponent, this is a 2-player only game, if your opponent is pulling way ahead of you in one of the 3 ways to win, well, you can sort of like put them on a defensive footing by going after one of the other 2 pillars, one of the other 2 avenues for a victory. So if they look like they're going to win by military because they're pushing the token all the way along this sort of tug-of-war track in the middle of the board, you can start collecting these golden or brass symbols and go for like a scientific victory. Because if you collect a certain number of those, then it's curtains. So then you force the other player to start hate drafting or getting rid of cards that you could collect that would give you those symbols. Or if you see that you have enough civilian buildings with enough points in them that you got the point victory on lock, then you can sort of not even vie for the other 2 victory tracks. It's very smart, and it means that in a situation where you feel like you're losing, you might not be. Do you like this game, Seven Wonders Duel? Do you know of other games that have that multiple victory paths so that if somebody's like getting sort of too big for their britches, you can be like, aha, and sort of like route them around the corner? Let me know your recommendations in the comments. I'd love to hear all about it.